Welcome back to Divinity Original Sins 2 Honor Mode Plus Run, where your wet dreams about having twice the amount of enemies and only 1/4 of the XP become reality. We are so close to the next sorcerer, a champion called Hannah. Hannah is one of the sorceresses with probably the most nasty abilities. She has a deep-rooted grudge for the Magisters. She hates their gods, and she's willing to use her magic against them. It's also one of the quests which is probably the most difficult to pull off, because it needs you to be on spot during the whole time. So let me show you exactly how you are doing it. The problem with Hannah is really, if you approach her, she thinks you're a Magister and she will instantly kill you. And by instantly, I mean really instantly, because unfortunately she has a lava spell which just allows her to like completely ridiculously deal 10,000 damage. And no, 10,000 is definitely not exaggerated. I think it is really 10,000. So the way you're doing this really is you're separating one of the characters. In this case, we're going to use Beast, and we're giving him invisibility potions. So what Beast is going to do is Beast basically positioning himself here. We have a second character, Los, who is over here, and you can use literally any teleportation ability. Doesn't necessarily only need to be Los and or teleport. Could be, yeah, it could be anything. I would recommend positioning up here, so you have the best angle. That's pretty good. Good. And the way we're going to do this is really, we're first of all going to speak with the Magisters, because she's like not alone here. The Magisters basically are going to tell us we need to kill her, and we offer to talk to her, which is stiff little 7,500 extra XP. Now we're going to make ourselves invisible, and we are afterwards going to teleport ourselves right next to her, basically directly speaking to her before she can even start casting. That's important. Tell her you mean no harm, and she directly kind of gets away. Okay, fair enough. That was round number 1. Already complicated, but it gets better from here. We get the waypoint, and finally all of this stupid lightning is going to disappear. We're going to go for round number 2 now, which is after she teleported up here. We're going to get the party up there as well. We're going to have a little talk with her. The way we're going to do it is similar in nature. She still does not appreciate us, so we need to be careful. The way we're going to do that is we're going to have Lose basically set up here. And she would again be teleporting the invisible dwarf next to Hannah. It's important to directly speak to her again. There you go. Tell her that you're on her side. Perfectly. You need persuasion here, so keep in mind he has a lot of persuasion. I think he's skilled with 5 persuasion. Now it's a success, alright. Can hold the Magisters off, but I can't put them down. Do this for me, kill them all. Fair enough. That's good. And yes, we're going to do that. No problemo at all. Matter of fact, we're going to run out, and we're going to kill them right now. There's a lot of weird additional stuff that could happen. She technically could like begin to spawn nether portals if you get too close to her. So my very simple recommendation is, if you have made it that far in the quest, don't screw it up. Instead, just play it calm. The Magisters are nowhere near difficult, so you might as well just like begin with a solid whirlwind And if that's not enough, hit their nasty guts. Oh wow, he really regenerated? Well, that is too bad. Good, here we go, second try. A little bit of a whirlwind. And we are going to down this priest. I think the priest was a water mage, so might as well get him down. I'm not sure though, don't quote me on that. So as you can see, they are really not that tough. Yeah, and once this is done, it's kind of just a cleanup exercise from here. There we go. She's knocked down. Nice. The damage is really good. I like it. So I think we have taken 0 damage, so yeah. Not at all difficult.
Well done. I am impressed. I'm also grateful.
She offers you a grateful smile. She gives you a long look. Consider.
You have proven yourself a friend at least, but you must prove your heart. I'll ask one more thing of you. I left my apprentice, Gwydion Rince, at the Black Pits.
Oh yeah.
He is with his family. They are help them, and I will help you.
Oh
I should be
yes.
most grateful.
So wonderful. We bribe ourselves out of this. It's interesting that she investigates a murder and then you just like bribe yourself out of it. And she's like, yeah, well, okay, no problem. Which kind of leads me to the next point. Before we are going to leave here, she is a book vendor as well. She's so many things at once. Just an awesome character. So she's a book vendor as well, which means with 9 thievery, we might want to see her stock. Oh, hello there. Great. She has all of the source skill books. I love it. Good. And by the way, thanks for the returning my money. That was helpful. Great. Good. I suggest we kind of leave from here. Our job is done for now. We got the waypoint. Let me shortly check. I think we can finish the other quest, which was Aetnius quest. I'm going to show you guys real quick how to finish that as well. And we really got the quest rolling here. We finished that the quest with the Lich. We will finish Etna. We have the shrine. So these are really all of the main quests. Here we even did the business quest between both of the trolls. By the way, we're going to take revenge on the other troll, but we need a couple more levels. And yeah, really that is it. We're going to put all of them together and we'll go to the graveyard
found him.
So we don't have any news, and thank you for everything. So what we're now going to do is twofold. We're going to start with finishing the quest from Aitna,
The statue gestures towards the heavens.
the quest from Aitna, to get the next quest done. So we still have Web of Opportunities and Win of Opportunities. We need to continue that as well, but we first of all want to get rid of Aitna, and that's the next target. I think if I'm remembering correct, she should be in here. It's even marked on your map, so the rendezvous spot is really not that difficult. And you can see here, like, she's now in the closed section, and you will see she's one more book and a little bit of gold, and that completes the quest of her. So she really has used the corpse explosion and kind of liberated herself from her very, very grim fate. Let's shortly get our stuff back. So we wanted to have these skills. Good. We successfully stole. I wanted to show you guys something else. Oh yeah, we had the skill books. So basically, most of them are. We already know most of them. There are still a couple that we might want to know. So we definitely can't learn anything with her. He already knows that skill. It's interesting. We already know most of these skills, so probably the only thing that we can learn is Farsight. Yeah, big deal. And maybe Skin Graft, I'm not sure. No, we already know that as well. Good. Which means let's store all of them. They are really helpful for crafting the source skills, because each of the skills, the crafting skills, is being done by combining one element, water, fire, air, or water, fire, air, and or earth, with another skill book. And if the other skill book is basically a source skill, then the resulting skill will also be a source skill. If it's a normal skill, the resulting skill will be a normal skill. That's how you gain all of the skill books, and I'm probably going to upload a guide for the skill book crafting as well, because it's not bad. So we are going to stop the video here and going to continue from here, because just to look at it, we have dealt with that section and that section and that section and that section, mostly with that section. So all of this here, the explored area, really is mostly done. We have about 10 quests, all leading towards the Black Pits. Therefore, we are definitely going there. And just to revisit, we do have a nice little quest from Riker. That's the guy living here on in the graveyard. So Riker the Lone Wolf wants us dead, but he also asked us to gain an ancient, get into this ancient cavern and look out for a tablet, we will de facto meet another character that has exactly the same demand, so we will get the quest almost twice. Additionally, there will be 2, 3, 4 quests in this area that will come on top of it. So there will be a lot that we can do, and there will be a hell lot of interesting fights, like really difficult ones partially. And I will show you how to cheese through all of them. I think in most of them we're not even going to take any damage. I'm pretty sure. So this is actually what we're going to do in the next video. I'm looking very much forward for it. So see you in a second.